Let the Michael Myers fanatic start off by saying this. He wouldn't be able to do any of the things that he does without his subscribers. Even though the Michael Myers fanatic doesn't approve of subscribers, even though he thinks that subscribers are nothing but hype, he would not be able to do it without each and every one of you. So thank you. Scream 2, December 12th, 1997. Let the Michael Myers fanatic say this. He thinks that that movie is an overrated piece of trash. The movie opens up with Jada Pinkett Smith and Omar Epps walking into a movie theater. When you see two black people walking into a movie theater in a horror movie, you know it ain't gonna be good. They walk up into there, they walk their candy asses into the movie theater, and what happens? The guy says, I want to see a scary movie. And she says, I want to see Sandra Bullock. So they argue for about, 5 minutes? And they decide that they're going to go ahead and watch some movie called Stab. Why would you want to watch that after people recently got killed? That's kind of politically incorrect. But anyway, this is what's gonna happen. Omar Epps goes into the bathroom, and this guy, the next stall over, is making noise. So he puts his face up against the door to see what the guy is saying. Then the guy happens to be Ghostface. He stabs right through the stall, and the knife goes through the door. Now let the Michael Myers fanatic ask you another question. How is it that Ghostface has such good aim when he stabs people, and his precision is so good that he's able to stab through a door, even though he can't see on the other side of the door? This is something that either Jason or Mrs. Voorhees would do in a Friday the 13th movie. He goes into the movie theater itself and he kills Jada Pinkett's character in front of a bunch of witnesses, but they all think it's a publicity stunt because everybody there is wearing Ghostface costumes, so nobody does anything to help her. Like I couldn't have seen that coming. We go to Sidney Prescott, and she's played by Neve Campbell. She's now living at a dorm at this place called Windsor College. That's fictional, obviously. And see, here we go again with the little subtle racial undertones. She's living with this random black chick, and they have to do that so you can't say they're prejudiced. The Michael Myers fanatic knows this trick because it's the oldest trick in the book. That's the only reason they put Elise Neal in there, so you couldn't accuse them of being racist. But anyway, Sydney's living with her. Her name is Hallie, and they get along just fine, I guess. As the day goes on, they meet up with Randy Meeks, and he's played by Jamie Kennedy. Randy dies in this movie. He's killed by the Ghostface killer because he was talking trash about Billy Loomis's mother. The Michael Myers fanatic is just going to go ahead and reveal it to you that Mickey and Mrs. Loomis were the killers. And that's how the movie goes. Mickey and Mrs. Loomis go around killing everyone. That's it. That's the whole movie in a nutshell. Scream 2 is the same as all the other Scream movies. There's a scene where Sarah Michelle Gellar's character, CC Cooper, ends up getting killed at a party. The Ghostface killer stabs her and throws her off of a balcony. And then when Sidney tries to escape, Ghostface kills Hallie, Sidney's friend. Everyone thinks that Derek is the killer, but he's not. I have to admit, when I saw this movie, I did think that the killer was gonna end up being Sidney's boyfriend again. But it wasn't. It was Billy Loomis's mother, as I pointed out earlier. Both of the Ghostface killers end up getting killed. Mickey got shot and Gale got shot. Mickey was shot by Billy Loomis's mother because she wanted all the glory for herself. That's why it's better when it's one killer, like it is in Scream 3. And the only killer that they had in there was Roman Bridges, played by Scott Foley, I believe his name is. But both of the killers are dead. And now Sidney is gonna go and live in seclusion. Gee, I wonder where they got that from. Maybe a little movie called Halloween H2O? I don't even know if you can call it a review. It's more like a rant. I just didn't like Scream 2. So if you don't like this video, whether you want to call it a rant or a review, you know what? In the words of Dave Bautista, deal with it. Scream 2, December 12th, 1997. Tokens and blood. What else can I say?